You've watched the videos. You've seen how it's supposed to work. Anchors, 3 blocks, a day that actually holds together. And then you sat down to build your own version and don't know where to start. That's what this video is for. Before we build anything, I want to say this clearly. This isn't a strict schedule. It isn't a plan that requires perfect mornings or completely cooperative kids. It's a flexible structure that works with your real life, not around an idealized version of it. And you can build your version of it today. By the end of this video, you'll have a 4-step process for building your own anchor-based homeschool day. We'll walk through how to identify your anchors, how to find your energy window, how to assign subjects using your child's focus pattern, not just the subject list. And I'll show you where that process goes deeper, if you want it to. Here's the most common mistake when building a homeschool day, starting with a subject list. What do I need to cover? Math, reading, writing, history, science. Okay, how do I fit all of that in? The problem is that a subject list has no idea what your morning actually looks like. It doesn't know that your child is sharp at 9 and scattered by 11. It doesn't know you have a toddler who needs you first. It doesn't know that Tuesday has an appointment. Here's the shift that changes everything. Start with capacity, then build subjects into what's actually there. Capacity means, what can you realistically give today? What can your child realistically bring? Not on an ideal Tuesday, on an actual Tuesday. A plan that requires you to be a different person is not a plan, it's a wish. The flexible homeschool day doesn't start with what you want to cover. It starts with what your day already is. So instead of building your day from the subject list outward, you build it from your anchors inward. Anchors are the fixed points already in your life. Breakfast, midday, the time school closes. These don't move. They're already there. Your day already rotates around them. Everything else, the subjects, the blocks, the learning, it fits inside the space between them. Step 1. Find your anchors. Look at your actual week and ask what already happens reliably most days. Breakfast, yes. Midday, yes. The time school needs to be done to protect the afternoon, yes. Those 3 points are your anchors. Write them down. That's the shape of your day before a single subject appears. 3 questions. That's all step 1 requires. When does your family consistently eat breakfast? When does the natural midday break happen? What time does school need to be done for the afternoon to work? Write those 3 answers down. You now have the shape of your day before a single subject. Everything else fits inside that shape. Step 2. Find your energy window. Every child has a focus pattern, a time of day when their brain is most available for challenging work. For most elementary-age children, it's the first hour to 90 minutes after breakfast. For some, it's later. For some, the afternoon actually works better. But there's a window, and most families are not using it for their hardest subjects. Your energy window is where your cornerstone block lives. Math, language arts, phonics, the subjects that need the most focused attention. These get the best window, not the leftover one. Your curiosity block, science, history, art, projects, happens after a break in the lower energy window. It doesn't need the same intensity. It runs on a different kind of engagement. You're not scheduling subjects, you're matching subjects to focus. That single shift is why the blocks work. Steps 1 and 2, anchors and energy window, are the same for most families. Step 3 is where it gets personal. Step 3 is choosing what specifically goes inside each block for your child, your curriculum, and your current season of life. And step 4 is setting your good enough win, the one thing that, if you do it, means today counts as a success, even if everything else goes sideways. Here's where most parents get stuck. Not because the framework is hard, because the adaptation is personal. What goes in your cornerstone block depends on your child's age, your curriculum, and what needs the most protected time this week. What counts as your good enough win depends on your family season. A newborn at home looks completely different than a settled routine. Steps 3 and 4 don't have a universal answer. They have your answer. And that's exactly what the Daily Rhythm Builder is designed to help you find. You can do steps 1 and 2 right now, today, with a blank piece of paper. But for steps 3 and 4, for the actual adaptation of this system to your specific morning, your specific child, and your specific curriculum, I built something. It's called the Daily Rhythm Builder, and it walks you through steps 3 and 4 with fillable templates, reflection prompts, and worked examples. It takes about 15 minutes, and when you're done, you have a daily rhythm that's yours, not someone else's beautiful day copied onto a blank page. Here's what a day looks like once you've built your own version. After breakfast, the cornerstone block, your child's sharpest subjects in their sharpest window. After a break, the curiosity block, science, history, art, the subjects that run on a different kind of fuel. Before the midday anchor closes school, the clarity block. 5 minutes, one win named. Tomorrow's first task written. The day is done before lunch, not because you cut corners, because you used the right structure. That's what the built day feels like. Not scheduled, shaped. You're not watching the clock to enforce transitions. The anchors hold the shape, and the blocks fill it. Your child knows what comes next, not because you told them this morning, but because the rhythm is predictable enough to feel safe. That's the whole point. Step 4, the good enough win, is the one that makes everything else sustainable. Before school starts, you write down, if we do this one thing, today counts as a success. Not if everything goes smoothly, not if we finish all 4 subjects, just this one thing. On the hard days, that minimum is what you protect. Everything else is bonus. Calm and consistent beats intense and unpredictable every time. The Daily Rhythm Builder walks you through all 4 steps with fillable templates for your anchors, your energy window, your specific block contents, and your good enough win. It takes about 15 minutes to build your first version. You set a timer, you work through the prompts, and when you're done, you have a rhythm that's built around your actual morning. Not my morning, not a beautiful template from the internet. Yours. The link is in the description. Or scan this QR code. And if today has already fallen apart before you had a chance to build anything, if you're watching this on a hard morning and the rhythm hasn't started yet, I also have a free resource for that moment, the 10-minute rough day reset, a step-by-step guide for stopping the spiral, reconnecting with your child, and finding the simplest possible next step. That's also in the description, or use this QR code. It's free. Here's what I want you to know. Having a rhythm doesn't mean every day goes smoothly. It means every day has something to come back to. On the hard days, you come back to the good enough win. Just that one thing, and the day counts. The rhythm isn't something you maintain perfectly. It's something you keep returning to. That returning, that's what calm and consistent looks like from the inside. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a plan that's built for your real life, your anchors, your energy window, your blocks, your good enough win. That's the flexible homeschool day, and you now know how to build it. I'd love to hear how this lands for your family. I post every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I'm in the comments for the first 30 minutes. That's the best place to find me. You've built your day. You have the anchors, the blocks, the energy window, and the good enough win. The next question is, how do you show up for this rhythm 5 days in a row, even when motivation drops, even when the week gets hard, even when you're tired? That's exactly what the next video is about. It's called The Secret to Consistency Without Burnout, and it's the piece that makes the daily rhythm actually stick across a whole week. That's on your screen right now.